Happy Wednesday, everyone. Today we are going to be working on elimination, which is pretty much everyone's fan favorite strategy for systems of equations. So this day should be pretty easy peasy for you guys. So for this first system of equations, we have x plus y equals 7 and x plus 2y equals 11. The way I went with this one is I multiplied this bottom equation here by -1. So that way I like rewriting the equations. It makes more sense for me to just completely rewrite them. But if you've skipped that step, that's totally okay. So then I end up with -x minus 2y equals -11. So the x's cancel out, and I'm left with -y is equal to -4. Now we can't just leave it as that because there's a -1 coefficient in front of the y, so we have to divide by -1 on both sides, and we get y is equal to 4. So then we come back up here. I plugged it into this top equation here. X plus 4 equals 7. Subtract by 4 on both sides, and you get x is equal to 3. So your final answer for this one is 3, 4. For the next systems of equations that we're going to be working on, we're going to have 3x minus y is equal to 2, and 6x minus 2y is equal to -8. Strategy I went with for this one is to eliminate the x's. So I multiplied this top equation by -2. So that changed that top equation to -6x plus 2y is equal to -4. And then we're still left with our regular bottom equation, which is 6x minus 2y is equal to -8. So our x's cancel out, and then surprise, our y's cancel out as well. So we're left with 0 is equal to -12, which doesn't make sense. So we are left with no solution on this one. Flip to my notes. All right. Another systems of equations. I don't know why I keep calling them equations instead of systems of equations, but it's fine. It's all good. The next systems of equations that we're going to be working on is 3x plus 2y is equal to 9, and 2x plus 6y is equal to 6. So I decided to eliminate the y's on this one. So I multiplied this top equation by -3. So I ended up with -9x minus 6y is equal to -27. It's a funky 7. All right. And then copy our bottom equation, which is 2x plus 6y equals 6. And when we combine them, our y's cancel out, and we get -7x is equal to -21. Divide by -7 on both sides, and we get x is equal to 3. So then I plugged that back into, I used our bottom equation here. Oops. So I got 2 times 3 plus 6y is equal to 6. And we're left with 6 plus 6y equals 6. Subtract 6 on both sides, and we're left with 6y equals 0. Divide by 6 on both sides, you get y equals 0. So your final answer is 3, 0. And then our last systems of equations for elimination today is x plus 7y equals 9, and 2x minus y equals 18. For this one, I decided to eliminate the y's, which probably isn't the simplest step, but I didn't feel like multiplying by negatives, because I don't know about you, but negatives numbers are not particularly my friend all the time. So I multiplied that bottom equation by 7. So I got left with x plus 7y equals 9 times, or not times, and then the second equation was 14x minus 7y is equal to 126. So our y's cancel out, and we're left with 15x equals 135. You divide by 15 on both sides, and you get x is equal to 9. So then I decided to plug that into our original second equation. So 2 times 9 minus y is equal to 18. So 18 minus y is equal to 18. Subtract by 18 on both sides. Get negative y is equal to 0. Don't just circle that. I know that y is going to end up to equal 0, but negative y, even though it will equal 0, you shouldn't leave it like that. So make sure you write y is equal to 0. And then your final answer is 90.